boobs and butts too fast.
It
Oh,
loses some of the majesty.
It screens out boobs, but
Interesting.
not butts.
Boobs?
Everybody's got a butt.
That's amazing.
But why?
I
There we
don't
go.
know.
What does it do with nipples?
What does it do
That's
with
fine.
nipples?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, on
What does
mine
it-
it screens it out.
What
I've
does
Does
turn
anybody
on
deal with
your-
nipples?
I was in a stream the other day where I knew I was gonna swear a bunch, so I.
Bleep.
So you were in a stream the other day. Yes, I got it.
Hey, I don't swear all the time. Okay, hi stream. I might have to try to edit that out of the beginning of this video. So, I may or may not have broken my ankle a week ago and it hurts a bunch, so this might be a shorter session than usual. Aw,
Yeah.
thanks, Stash. But we're gonna tell at least a bit of a story. We are down a player because of reasons I do not have to explain to you because you're the internet and I don't have to explain myself. So we're gonna play with just these weirdos.
Fair?
You know, I don't have to explain anything. You're lucky when I tell you about broken ankles and autism. Everybody else gets
Damn
privacy,
straight.
damn it. So here we go. We are playing Treasure Tuesday. This is episode or session. We call them episodes or sessions.
Yes.
Okay.
This episode.
49, so we're getting up to a 50,
Installments.
which is pretty good.
Epitions.
We haven't played for a hot minute, so I'm going to
Episodes?
describe what was going on. So y'all had landed... Well, actually, you tell me what you remember first.
You
What-
can't take that from me.
Hey, I did that first. I did that first.
I
don't know
if you did.
You did it in person back in the other state we lived in.
Anyway,
You
yes.
you may have
Back when we got to play things in person.
you may have told me to do that, but
Back
I
when I had a real
did
reason
do
to
it.
paint minis and keep printing them, they definitely.
Yeah, back when I did. Never mind, it's fine. I don't have terrain scattered around my apartment that I never get to use anymore. It's fine.
Yeah, I can't even find my box of cool flat terrain anymore.
The 1985 games makes cool.
Oh, I know. I have literally all of them.
1985
Every
games
single one.
does make very cool terrain, but I don't use maps anymore, and I can't see people in person ever again. So that's
they
not
should
true.
really get those into Arkenforge and you can use it there.
But I won't. Right? Like, that's
Yeah.
clear at this point. I won't. Not because I don't like Arkenforge. I really do like Arkenforge. Arkenforge is also great. We're not sponsored by Arkenforge or 1985
sponsor.
games. Not a sponsor. Hashtag, no, you have to hashtag for whatever. But they are great. So moving on.
Kind of am.
What? What?
I kind of am.
You kind of
They
am.
employ me. Sponsored
Well-
by 1985 games.
But this is a work-free, fun, stressless environment for you. So we are not sponsored by 1985 games.
But they pay me money that allow me buy things.
Yes,
That's
but we
true.
bought all of we invested and acquired all of those before you worked for them. So
We very much appreciate that, but I try to be very clear about sponsor stuff. I am a... Crap, I forgot what Die Hard Dice calls their dorks.
fancy pants.
Affiliates.
Dice affiliate. I am a Dice affiliate of Die Hard Dice, and that is the only thing that I have signed stuff about. I don't have any dice on my desk. Okay, so we're moving back to the game. What do you... What?
We're off the rails. Yes, we're playing D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
There are no rails. We finished the train episode.
Was there
Also, that was
a
Broken
train?
Bane, not us.
You weren't on a train
I
episode.
know, Broken Bane was not.
I don't remember the train episode.
What are you telling me? You don't watch my other streams? How dare? Okay.
I don't. You just tell me out of it.
Quality content tonight. That's
Okay.
great.
I can edit all of this out.
Diana, we need you.
I won't. I won't edit it all out, but I could. All right. So, what do you remember from last time? What kind
Okay,
of
Down in
game?
the middle of the
There was a
forest.
We killed some stuff on a beach,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
we walked. Oh, and then Marthala flew for a little bit.
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
it was epic as
Cool.
fuck.
Yep.
It was. It looked very
It was
cool.
snowing, she was
clearly.
glowing, and she was
Mhm.
flying.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And then
started
walked.
to rhyme, and then did you walk or did you run?
No, we trotted.
Snuck up invisible. You and I snuck up invisible.
Right.
we saw that there were some creepy ass Fae owls having a dinner in the middle of the woods, and everybody knows you don't
Picnic.
take food or make agreements with the Fae.
Picnic.
Yeah, heavily.
Tea, actually, to be
And so we walked
super
away.
clear.
He has
Yes.
food and liquids. You can ingest. We ran away, and they were like, "Haha, we hear you." And then we walked back up with the whole group and like, "Hi." And the teddy bears smiled at us with sharp teeth.
Yeah, we went to the group and we're like, oh, there's creepy stuff, and then everyone was like, great, let's go.
Let's go, big friend.
It's not everyone, to be clear. It was Marthala being like, cool, let's deal with the crazy shit. And then Drew's just like,
Great,
fuck, I'm
let's go
team
then.
mom, let's go babysit everyone. And then everyone's like, well, fuck, I guess we're going now.
I wonder if anybody else has streams where they can ask their players that question and something like sensible comes out of their like whatever. Okay, so you were on a boat to
Don't you ever forget.
and you were attacked by some toy like float things. Okay,
And we wrecked them.
Real hard.
you did actually, with some very impressive moves, and then you decided that if there were bad things on the island, you'd probably have to go fix that for whatever reason.
Wrecked them. Damn near killed them.
I wasn't saying it.
So you went to the island, landed on the beach, got attacked by some other beach toys. You also destroyed those. There was a rubber ducky swarm, which I was very proud of, by the way.
Wanted one of those so badly.
Okay, my auto mod just kicked in. Justice. And I can't in good conscience allow this because it would encourage other people.
I was about to click it.
But I see it, and it's excellent.
But I see it, and it's a good
So-
joke, and everybody else can imagine what he typed that the auto mod
Oh, I know
caught.
what it was.
Okay.
It's great.
So you're on the beach. Things attacked you. You destroyed them. There was a rubber ducky swarm, which I was particularly proud of, and then you saw a path. Marthala flew up in the air, saw the path leading to an oddly sized house and a clearing. And then
Ruin, yes.
right, kind of ruins. And then Quentin and Brandel went to check out the clearing. They found a very small table, like for a kid, with 4 toys sat at it. One of them was a doll with a top hat, and one was a doll, like a girl doll with like ringlets. And then there was a black bear and a brown bear, like a teddy bear. And they were very still at first, but then yeah, they could hear you. And you had a short conversation, which freaked out Quentin almost immediately, I believe. Brandel was chill as usual. You ran back to the rest of the group, which was Relic and Marthala and Druge. Kind of explained what happened, but if I recall correctly, it wasn't the best explanation in the world. That's when Marthala and Druge started charging forward. Does that sound about right?
Blame
Yeah.
for a bug.
I vaguely remember that I stopped everybody, or I tried to stop. I think
You did, yeah.
Yes, there was an attempt.
Sounds accurate.
because I got a plan,
Right,
and y'all should probably listen to me
right.
because it's a good plan.
Too late. My thought was already gone.
Well, as you're saying that, as you're trying to get everybody to like stay there, they actually all disappear.
Now that's not right. That's not exactly what I meant.
So you are standing on this path. You are surrounded by trees, rather thick trees. It would be difficult to wind through the undergrowth. And all your friends have you are now completely alone. How does that
Well,
make Relic
chaps.
feel?
Well, it's not very nice. I understand. That maybe you're trying to play a trick on me, but it's not funny in a Fae forest full of spooky toys and whatnot. So go ahead, Brandel, do your thingy, make them visible again. Hello, Quentin. Come on, mate. I'm sorry about the cloak.
So you are actually going to be alone for 7 minutes. Because
7 whole minutes.
is my world and I can do what I want. And then all of a sudden, Druge, Quentin, and Brandel appear in front of you. And you happen to be turned in the direction where they had disappeared. So they appear right where they were. Quick question. Were Quentin, Brandel, and Druge running? Do you remember?
Let me check my notes.
Not in the one shot, but in the
Oh.
forest.
Marthella had headed off at a
I
healthy
think I would
jog,
run, really.
so Druge was also at a healthy jog behind her, as I recall.
I mean, yeah, definitely not sprinting, you know? Like,
Yeah, Quentin was definitely not sprinting. You might be closer to like a loping, like a kind of like.
Graceful gazelle.
Yeah, you got it.
Sure.
Anyone that wasn't just straight up walking, I would like a straight dex check from, please.
I don't have any dice.
Interesting.
How do you
did
not
you-
have any dice?
They're-
Oh, I
they're right
forgot.
here.
I forgot to do my spiel. Okay.
The whole thing of
I
having
forgot.
dice,
Oh,
yeah.
now I feel
They're within reach.
terrible. This
I
see,
got it.
this is
Fine.
what happens when you
So
don't do
oh, yeah,
spiels,
I just
GMs.
pulled them out of the bag. They're
Does
fine.
everybody have their
They're good.
character sheet too?
I do.
Yeah.
What
I
ab-
do
what ab-
have the character
What
sheet.
about a liquid of your choosing?
I do.
Yes.
Chocolate
And
milk.
and what? I want chocolate milk. We ran out of ice cream, which means we need groceries. Does everybody have a piece of paper to write stuff down on when they're like, "Man, that was a really good RP point." And Shauna will want to know that at the end of the stream, so I'm gonna write it down so I remember instead of going, I had one.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
I'll
Yeah. I
put
got
in
that.
mine
Good.
And put it down.
Yep.
Good one.
So dex check from those who were not
Yep.
running. What do we got?
21.
I thought it was a 7, but I rolled a 2 plus 4, so an entire whole 6.
Okay. How about you, Brandel? Shit.
Yeah, so let me check my dexterity real quick, because I rolled a 2.
That's not a good
Um,
sign. Let me see how many numbers I
Plus
can add.
2.
to this.
So that's a 4? Is it just a dexterity check?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then it's 4.
So we got a 4, 6, and a 21.
Nice.
While I am describing what's about to happen, Justice, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Right.
So, as you appear, Druge, you're basically going to step between one plane and another, and there's not a single blip in your stride. Quentin, however, you're going to trip right over Marrow. And you know how when you are like a cat like gets right in your way, or like a small dog, and like your foot kind of
Very
scoops them
familiar.
up and they sort of like fly through the air a little bit.
Yep.
You know, nobody's hurt or anything, but so you're basically going to do that, and in an attempt to not punt your dog across the forest, you sort of check yourself. So he just flies a little bit. He's going to get in Brandel's way and sort of scramble out of Brandel's way, but Brandel doesn't want to step on the dog either, so both of you are going to just faces right in the dirt.
Good.
Right in front of Relic. And Relic, what was your perception?
15.
So for the barest, just the tiniest piece of a second, it appears like they are wearing completely different clothes. And then between one piece of a second and the next, they're back in their old clothes with all their old weapons and things like that.
Right, that's weird. Where you been? You just fucking disappear on me, and you wander off and turn invisible and whatnot, and leave me alone in the woods here, all by myself. Not that I was scared of nothing, but it's just rude.
I'm gonna look around and like feel at my neck. Is there anything on my neck that shouldn't be there?
There's nothing on your neck, although you are holding a spoon.
I'll look at the spoon and I'll tuck that away in my pocket.
Oh, I forgot to
I know.
give you all spoons, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, you pop out of existence, we pop out of existence. What about it?
I do not.
You have several times. That is very true.
Well, you can't prove it.
You know what? I do not have documentation. You're correct. I do not have access to your multiplanar passport. That's
That's
true.
right. You try and get that slip on me. Now, where's Mafala?
Is she with you?
No, she disappeared at the same time you did. Y'all ran off in some cosmic adventure without me, and you left poor old
I mean, yeah,
poor
but
old
she wasn't
Relic
with
here in the
us.
dirt. Wait, she
Yeah,
wasn't with
wasn't
you?
there.
No.
What do you mean there? Where were you? You weren't just here, invisible,
But,
playing
you
tricks
know,
on me.
The police.
What place? Somebody better come clean, real quick, like.
I'm gonna cross my eyes and look sideways at Brandel and be like, yep, go on. Please explain.
Yes, Brandel, please explain.
Well, you know, the castle or something.
I do not know.
A mansion?
Yes, it was a mansion.
Mansion. It's a
Killing me.
mansion.
Y'all went off to a mansion, the one up on the hill there. You just skipped past all the creepy stuff and left me here alone.
Does
That's
it
a
look
good-
like the same mansion?
That is a
Do I
good
know what it
question.
looks like?
We don't know that it wasn't that mansion.
You do not. No, Marthala would be able to tell you, but she's not around.
No, that was in
Well,
character. Like,
I don't know.
Oh,
if
sorry,
it
my
was or
apologies.
it wasn't.
Anyone gonna tell him what you did at that mansion? Or are you going to continue to be vague?
do we have? Didn't one of us have a cat statue still? Randall, did you have that cat statue?
Brandel
I
still
don't know what
has
I
a.
did to the cat.
You do still have a cat statue, and for the record, it moves.
Oh.
What
Right.
does everybody else have? Hang on, I think everybody else has stuff too. Give me 1 second.
That's okay.
Oh, I had a fiddle.
No, it's a.
Was it a fit?
It's a. You have a. I think it's a lute.
Oh, sorry, a lute. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, loot.
You got some loot.
Brandel, who rang the
Shush.
tuning fork? Was that
It was not me. I
that
don't
was
think.
Sarah's
No,
character? I
that
think.
was
Yeah,
Sarah.
I don't think it was me. I did not touch it.
Somebody has a fistful of purple flowers. Was that the other group too?
Yeah, that
I
was
think
the
so,
other
yeah.
too. I think
Right.
yeah, because one of them made a point to
You gave the spoon
tuck some
back.
away.
Yep.
Yeah.
For those
Um,
unaware, we're referring to the birthday one shot that happened last Saturday.
That
Right.
you can watch on where is
No, please continue. I'm liking this expositor word man.
Y'all never found the hair dye, so the cat figurine I believe is still in Brandel's possession because
Yeah.
the furbolgs went off, right? The
Yep.
jellyfish
right.
orb was delivered to somebody else. I think all y'all have is the cat figurine.
And the loot.
And the
And the
yeah,
loot.
is it a loot?
Is it like tucked in?
Yeah, it is a loot. I specifically remember because I asked if it was a.
It is a
specific
loot.
Type of loot.
It's a loot. Yep. Okay, so Brandel is holding a wooden spoon and a small cat figurine. It's
Well, we
like
got this cat.
it's like this size.
Like palm sized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is somebody gonna spill the beans here?
I
Here,
believe
and I'll
this
just
cat.
I'll pass him the loot and just keep walking, just like hand it to him.
I don't want this.
All right, I'll keep it.
What
Because
is it?
they're all being tremendously unhelpful. We got pulled from here to somewhere else that we don't know about, met a bunch of other people that we don't know, dealt with some other people's problems, got pulled back here, and really don't know what happened. And honestly, this will all be easier once we all get back home.
Right, but we got a long way to go before home, and where's Mafala?
She was not with us. So I don't know, man.
Brandel,
that's
I thought
accurate.
we were mates, and you're being decidedly unhelpful.
She was not with us.
That is true. She was not with us.
I don't know. I truly don't know.
This is concerning.
What did you say to her?
Well, I didn't say nothing. You all disappeared at the same time.
Well, should you have said something? Maybe that's why I didn't.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
No. I say exactly what I mean to say when I mean to say it.
You know what, Relic? That is true, and we respect you for it.
So it doesn't always work out for you now, does it?
Does not. Please get away from the creepy dolls. Like,
Okay,
I'm very
so-
concerned that we're still headed towards them.
So you're walking towards the creepy dolls.
We just gonna go on. My father's gone. We should probably head back to the ship, yeah?
She was closest to the dolls. I've told you, like, food, like weird magic shit in the forest, like don't mess with it. And she was closest, and now she's gone, and we're all back.
You think she got eaten?
Oh fuck, we have to go kill these dolls.
They're
Why
just
is killing the
dolls.
things always the first answer?
One of them has ringlets, and the other one has a cute little top hat.
Yeah, they're the first to go.
Ugh.
All right, let's. They're most likely have something to do with it. Let's go see. If
All
we
right.
give her back, and if not, then we'll make them.
All right, now, lads, I recommend you all stay back because I got this here vial of alchemist fire, and if they don't give us the answer that we want, I'm gonna drop it right in the middle of their tea party. So,
Quentin, Al,
R.I.P.
Quentin, just deal with this, please.
Yep, I got it. I got it. All right, Relic. Let's go negotiate.
right, I'm gonna play
With big, like, air quotes.
a menacing tune on the loot that was handed to me because I just looked at it and I am proficient in loot.
Wow.
You, the devil, went down to Georgia.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have several characters in my brain box, but Relic has never carried. Oh, I've got a lyre in my instrument. Okay.
Yeah, but I
have
don't.
one
I
with me.
don't think you've ever like whipped it out and done anything. I think most of your spells have been cast using sass.
Witty
Yeah.
retorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've pulled it out in a pub every once in a while, so to speak,
Yeah.
or something of that nature.
You
But
used it on the
You
ship.
know, you used it on the ship.
right?
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
loot,
just didn't remember.
the lute that you're playing is the most beautiful instrument you've ever seen. It's got all these inlays that seem to like almost be like an optical illusion. Like sometimes they seem like they're there, and sometimes the inlay looks like empty space, and sometimes it looks like an inlay. It's hard to tell. And the most beautiful sounds are coming out of it. Like this is the most amazing instrument you've ever played.
Well, this is pretty nice here. Who'd you
Don't
nick this
say.
from?
You know what? Don't worry about it. Just don't say I never did you any favors.
Drew,
I'm suspicious, but I'll hold on to it.
You're suspicious and not proud.
Well, you didn't say anything about. Did you steal it?
I prefer not to answer. And I'll
All right, then. I prefer not to be proud.
I'll kind of like elbow him as we're walking and keep going.
Druge and Brandel, do you put the wooden spoons you have away, or are you just like holding them?
Nope, they're getting stashed away with everything else in this absurdly oversized pack that Druge carries around everywhere.
Okay, Brandel.
I will smell it.
You
And then
will
I will put it in
smell
my
it. Yours smells like. It smells like metal, even though it's wood.
Huh. That's very weird.
Yes.
I'll put it in my pocket
Great.
for now.
Oh, you know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't cross your ankles when one of them might be broken.
It's inflamed.
Oh my god. Okay. So you're gonna go towards the clearing. Yep. Towards the clearing. Yep, is where you're going. Okay, are you trying to be subtle? Are you trying to be stealthy? Are you trying to be I mean, one of you is playing the lute. I will say that, but is anybody else trying to be sneaky?
Stealthy,
And
personally.
it did nothing.
Okay, but Brandle's going to try and be stealthy. Now, it's the same day that it was before, but actually it feels like y'all have had a long rest. Druge, Brandle, and Quentin specifically.
Interesting.
So that means we can press the long rest button.
The three of you can press the long rest button, yes.
Oh, thank God.
Excellent.
Ooh. That's quite all right.
Okay.
Write that down.
Does Relic has a shorter movement?
25 feet.
Okay.
I mean, we're not like bolting there, though, right?
No. Okay. As I kind of like Relic and I are kind of giving each other shit back and forth. When I elbow him as we're walking, I'm gonna cast Long Strider on him.
What does that do?
Yeah, what's that do?
That I touch a
Incredible.
creature. That target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. It lasts for an hour,
Ooh. So you're just
and it is not concentration.
Oh.
Suddenly my feet just start walking faster?
He's don't fall on. Make a dex check. Don't fall on your ass because you start skipping.
There's a
It's for
video.
the Sonic. The feet are just going.
Yeah.
There's a video game where this happens. Oh, it's Overwatch. Like when Lucio, and then all of a sudden Orisa is like.
Yeah.
Speed boost.
That's basically what's
I was waiting for
that's what's happening to Relic.
that. Oh, good.
Is he hears a phantom speed boost and then you just start walking faster.
That's strange. What?
Yep. What is correct?
Druge, are you trying to be sneaky?
As much as is possible, but Druge is also very intentionally bringing up the rear, knowing that it's not necessarily like a bull in a china shop, but an elephant in the woods isn't super better.
Is it far off?
So
Yeah. They tend to knock things over. Yeah.
as stealthily and gently as is possible. Though Druge does still have more movement than all of you. So
Well, shit.
And is Quentin trying to be sneaky?
I guess if everyone else is being sneaky, like he's gonna start like stomping forward, like I'm done with this shit, and see them start to be sneaky and kind of fade back into the leaf and wood, for lack of a better term, and let Brandle kind of Relic kind of take the lead as the obvious distraction out front.
Yeah.
I would like to, if possible, try to limber up my vials of alchemist fire and maybe attach them on the outside of my bag or my belt
Have
or
them
something
ready to
like that.
go.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Remember the bottles those are in are extremely delicate. Oh, hi Tyler.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure if the captain knew that I brought him on his ship, he'd probably maroon me.
He probably just would
On a
have
wooden ship.
taken them from you and chucked them overboard, and your GM totally forgot you had them. So yeah. Okay. Although
I take notes about important things.
didn't you chuck one at the floor and light your entire party on fire once?
No, that was not me.
Oh,
nope,
shit.
that was a wizard formerly known as Harley.
That's right. Sorry.
I threw mine at some sigils.
That's right. You saved everybody from the big bad monster. That got to do like 3 things. Yes, I do recall that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just nuked
You're
it.
welcome.
Thanks for the reminder. That was written into the adventure too. So like the people that wrote that should have known better. Anyway, okay. So you approach the clearing. Brandle, if you're gonna sneak, tell me how you're sneaking.
Oh, do I need to roll a stealth for Druge?
You know what? I'd like everybody to roll a stealth because I have a feeling. Just everybody roll a stealth.
I guess sneaky, but
You know, maybe I'm not being dancing. I rolled a
What's your roll, buddy?
3, but I have a +5.
You gotta let me send you new dice. Like, this is ridiculous. You have terrible dice. I'm sending you new dice. That's what's happening.
I'm not gonna send you these dice because I also rolled a 30.
What
So
is
it's an
wrong with both of
It's
you?
an
Oh
8.
my god.
It's a
+4.
You both trip over Marrow again, and he yelps like he's been beaten, even though there's nothing wrong with him. There's not a mark on him, and you don't even touch him.
Terra.
And he yelps like a little mongrel.
10. So
You're
wow.
probably
So we're, like-
you're quieter than they are. They are masking your movements. Because also, can I Quentin, you tell me if this is okay. I think Marrow's gonna blink between you, like he's trying to blink out of your way, and then
Oh yeah, to like not get stepped on.
almost get stepped on by Brandel, and then he blinks back, and then he yelps every time he blinks. So there's like a dog somewhere up ahead of you, Drew's going. I'm not gonna try and make the noise, but like a yelping noise. So you're fine. And Justice, what did you? I was not making the noise because it's annoying, not because I couldn't do it.
Oh, I know.
What did Relic roll?
Oh, am I trying to be stealthy?
Well, I don't know. Are
Playing
you?
the loot.
Yeah, are you intentionally trying to draw focus?
Yeah, well, I was, but I just rolled and I rolled a natural 20. So I don't know how a
Quietest
24
loot
would,
ever.
while playing a lute, walking through the woods, works.
It's a loot that casts silence.
Yeah. It's got a headphone jack on it.
I wasn't going to try and be stealthy. I was.
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna-
that's fair. Okay, so you're playing the loot. Yeah, sorry, my brain just broke. I was like, he's sneaky. He's playing 24. He's playing a loot. But he rolled a 24. But he's playing a loot. And I was like, oh, you're looping really badly.
The lute just sounds like nature. It's
I
such
was
a
gonna
good
say
play.
that. Like,
it just sounds like
forest sounds.
Yeah.
Foley work.
playing as David Attenborough's voice.
Yeah, it's just Foley work.
If you want to do that, I'll give you that. That sounds fun.
No, I'm not gonna try
Okay.
and be stealthy as I'm walking up because I see everybody else disappear and do their thing, and I figure I'm good at being a loud mouth, so I will play to my strengths.
All right,
Does
so
that give us advantage?
y'all
We
no,
can roll again.
no,
Okay.
nope. I like what happened. So y'all roll into the clearing with Marrow yelping like he's been mortally wounded. Relic playing you wanted to play a menacing tune, right?
Yeah, beautifully though.
Beautifully, yes. You were quite good at this because you were.
Hauntingly beautiful.
Yes. Would you like to be hauntingly beautiful, or would you like to be
Always.
hauntingly menacing? Yes. Okay. And then
So we're going like Orpheus here. Got it.
yeah. All right. And then Drew's, you sort of like fade.
Web Captioner picked that up. Cool. Anyway,
What-
carry on. Yes.
Wait, what?
Web Captioner knows what Orpheus is.
Good job, web captioner. You didn't even get web captioner correctly.
No, that's not anymore.
Oh,
Orpheus?
buddy.
Maybe?
Orpheus?
There it is.
Yeah.
Orpheus, but not your own name. Good
Okay,
job.
so you all roll into the clearing. Yeah, you're all fairly obvious when you roll in. So you see a small child's table with 4 childlike chairs seated around it, and the dolls that I described before. You've got the girl doll with the very delicate china face and the gold ringlets and the pretty pink dress, and you've got the other doll is wearing a tuxedo, has very, very unnaturally bright green eyes and a top hat. And then you've got a dark brown bear and a black bear, and they are both grinning in your direction, and they have very sharp teeth.
Oi, buckos, what'd you do with our angel?
The doll with the top hat sneers at you,
Hey,
and
don't you sneer at me.
says, And they say, "What angel? I don't think we've had an angel in a while, have we?" And the ringlet doll shakes her hair, but she does it in a way where her ringlets bounce beautifully. She's very aware. Yeah.
Oi, now don't play coy with me, you little toys. I want some answers, and I want them now.
And the toy takes a sip of a teacup that's like the size of their head, and is like, answers is what you want. Well, what would you like to know? And the doll in the pink dress that sort of hisses at him and is like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I am tired of this. I'll answer questions. What do you want to know?"
Well, I want to know, first of all, where's Marfola? Where's our angel at? And then second of all, what's going on with this creepy-ass place, and why are you toys all over the place?
The top hat doll gives a long suffering sigh and says, "As I stated before, I do not know what or who a Marthala is. There have been no angels on this island in quite a long time, as far as I am aware. And you see us here as your friends saw us thusly earlier. We haven't moved a muscle." And the doll with the pink dress giggles. It is one of those giggles that is super annoying.
Yeah,
Do
right. I know
believe-
this.
When he says they don't, like, do I believe him when he's like, "We haven't moved a muscle," and she starts laughing, like, sus.
Roll an insight check.
Okay. She's a different
It's one of
guy.
those Fae things
Roll
where they're
for
like,
sus.
"Yeah, we didn't move a muscle, but we ain't got no muscles."
Yeah,
Yeah,
We're
exactly. Exactly. Contractual and entered bullshit. Yeah, roll for sus. God damn it.
Or maybe you just don't
15?
roll at all today. Oh, okay. All right, that's okay.
Yeah, she's laughing like he made a joke, right? Like, they don't have muscles, so, they can't move them.
Yeah,
So,
that's
haha.
right. Friggin' you dirty, creepy toys. All right, now.
And the top hat doll says, "As far as this island goes, this is where our maker made us. You'll find his, no, the doll is not pausing. Shauna's pausing because she forgot what a thing with a roof and walls. House. House just down the lane there. But they haven't been around for quite a long time. And I'm not quite sure why. Our mission in life was to lead secret operations. We were built to infiltrate. We were built to disrupt. We were built to assassinate in some cases. But it's been longer than I can even count, and we've just been stuck on this island. We stopped going on missions, and someone came a long time ago, just started destroying all of us, and we retaliated, and one thing led to another, and we killed all of the humanoids, and what was left of us is left. The island seems to drift through time and space. It's tough. It's hard to say.
Oh, well then, why'd you attack our ship then? We would have just been fine moving on.
So
I, in particular, did not want to have anything to do with this.
he's got a
And I will
hand.
look pointedly at Quentin.
That's fair. He's got a hand that doesn't have articulation. It just looks like a flat one piece, and he sort of holds it out like he's looking at his nails. And he says, "Well, why wouldn't we?"
Was this
I mean-
rude?
It didn't seem to go well for you.
That's true, but they weren't very smart.
And you is, and you are.
Oh, I don't think I have a name. I am the last of my kind, though. All of my other copies didn't make it. As is with, I don't think she has a name either. And the doll with the ringlets shakes them again. And he says, "She is also the last of her kind. I think there are quite a few teddy bears left, though, aren't there?" And both of the teddy bears nod, but they nod really slowly, like...
So that's not creepy.
with real
Think
big
of
grins. It's
Jack
creepy as possible.
Nicholson,
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, super creepy.
Just slow all teeth nod.
And the top hat turns back to you and says, well, there you have it.
How many
All
of
right.
you were there?
How many were there? Oh. Thousands.
Thousands?
Okay.
Yes. My maker was quite well sought after in this business, and we were quite good at our jobs. Yeah. It was a good life. It's quite boring now. They take another sip of tea.
Right. So, Quentin, what?
Uh-huh.
You got your answers. Now we go back to the ship, then, eh?
I didn't want my answers. We don't want to come over here at all.
Well, I didn't want to come on this island.
Oh, well, you didn't say island. We're on our way to the mansion. Is there anything we can? You know what? We're gonna consider our options and continue on our way.
They laugh at the mention of a mansion and like, yes, a mansion. Yes, the house is, while still standing, you might find interesting.
Well, you sound all creepy about saying like that.
Well, it's not a mansion.
And what is it?
It's a house. I mean, what else would you call it?
A mansion.
It's not a
I
mansion.
think we called it.
You toys are being decidedly unhelpful as well. And I have a feeling that you're going to attack us as soon as we turn our backs.
Oh no, she can just make pretty lights happen, and I can just cancel any spell you throw at me. That's all we can do. The bears might try to eat you though, but I do have cookies for them, so it's 50-50.
Druge will huff somewhat angrily through the trunk.
The top hat will like lean around so they can see you clearly and say, I will make sure that they are very interested in the cookies. They sort of like look you up and down and like, yes, we will stay here.
Don't want none of that.
You keep all that over there.
I'd like to reach? No.
All right, then.
Hey, those teacups would probably make very satisfying popping noises when you smash them against things.
It's true.
So with the doll heads.
Also the doll heads, yep, that's probably true as well.
Can I roll to yeet one doll into... No,
Sure.
no, we're good. Carry on.
Okay.
This Teddy's eat and eat.
Five Nights at Freddy's yeet? Yeah.
Eat and eat. Eat the dolls, eat the cookies.
It occurred to me that I understood what yeet meant when somebody put it in the following sentence. I would like to yeet you into the sun. And I was...
Mm-hmm.
And I'd heard it used so many other times, but they said that phrase, and I was like, I get it. I get it. I'm good now. There's another one running around that I don't understand, but I don't remember what it is. Stan. I don't know what that is.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay. So,
Sounds good.
the top hat continues to drink out of a teacup that's like the size of their head. With two hands.
So when you say the size of their head, is that like a normal humanoid size
No.
because they're tiny, or is this just a
Oh.
fantastically large teacup?
No, the teacup is a regular sized teacup, but they're dolls.
Yeah, so it's the size of... Okay, cool. Carry on.
I just really like the idea of a doll trying to like hold a teacup. I find that concept very entertaining, so I had to use
No,
it.
it's great. I just needed to
Yeah.
know where that was. Carry on.
Yep. So, what are y'all doing?
Walking away.
Are you gonna back away or turn around and walk away?
I'm gonna like walk so that like I can keep them to my side and keep an eye on them.
Are you going to be staring at them?
Out of the side of my eye, not like full on, but
Is anyone else going to follow Quentin's model their behavior after Quentin's, or will anybody be turning their back on these individuals and walking away, or just backing away?
Does Quentin seem to be heading in the direction of the mansion, not mansion, or is Quentin just noping the fuck out?
Don't mention the mansion.
It's not a mansion.
Yeah, not a girl. Yeah, got it. Not a robot, not a girl. Okay.
Yeah, heading that way. Yeah.
Okay.
If Quentin seems to be heading that way, then yes, Scrooge will also head in that way. Not full on like marching off in that direction, but keeping in an ear flapped up and an eye in that direction, but not full on turning his back.
Does anybody take their eyes off the dolls?
Absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk away backwards and play a menacing song as I back away and stare at them all.
The top hat doll will like wave their hand through the air in time to the music, like they're like,
Like they're
la, 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 la,
conducting.
la, la.
Once he gets a rhythm, I'll change the tune.
I love playing games with you. Brandel, are you gonna take your eyes off the dolls?
You know what? No.
You know what?
We'll just skip past this entire page of notes. Good to know.
That is good to know. Run away.
I'm gonna tell you later what it was, and you're gonna be like,
Oh
"Damn it!"
God, I'm gonna sleep.
It's not creepy though. This
It's
is
so
a
tempting to just run over and smack them.
this is a different game.
I really want to lob an alchemist fire at him, but I'm
I know.
resisting.
You know, when she said she had counterspell, I was tempted to just be like, Eldritch Blast.
I couldn't remember
Just
what
checking.
the name of the spell was, so in my notebook, it's just written down as nope.
It's a note card. That makes
Yeah,
it
so
work.
there are two spells in D&D that have real names, but in my head they're called Nope and Sneaky Steps, and they have completely different names, but that's what I call them. It's a problem.
Counterspell and pass without trace. Yes.
Yes.
That's the one.
Okay, so is anybody going to chuck anything at the dolls, or are you just going to walk away?
Nope.
Ian,
Luke
how bad
wants
do you
to,
want
but
us to
Quentin
do this?
Does not.
And I walk away.
And I walk away.
Okay, I need to take a very short... I need to take a short break. So is that all right? Does everybody... Y'all need 5-10 minutes? Is 5 minutes okay?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Toad's fine.
Stream. We're going to be back in 5 minutes. I still don't have music, but I do have a very cool Be Right Back screen for Treasure Tuesday. So trust me when I say we will be back 5 minutes after the hour. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So that's right. That's the video with like half the cast of The Office.
We're going
dude.
live. We're live.
Okay. Yeah. Well, whatever. It's fine.
Oh my god. I say we're going live for a reason, so we can stop talking about what we were talking about on break and play a game.
Well, Justin and Sydney McElroy are also watching Fast and Furious right now, and they're live. So they're. It popped up in a
What?
feed.
You are being random and not supportive.
Sorry.
You get disadvantage on your next save.
Sucks to suck,
The
sucker.
save. Ooh.
Cool. That's.
Why
that's
would you
kind
need
of-
to save against anything?
No reason. All right.
No,
So-
not on the ability check, but on the save.
Y'all are gonna walk up to a structure that looks.
Specific.
Y'all are gonna walk up to a structure that looks exactly like a kid's playhouse, but it's big enough for an adult to walk into.
An adult what?
Giant.
Yeah, good question.
Good question. Giant.
Oh God.
So a solid what? 18, 20 feet tall?
Yep. The proportions are super strange, like very strange. Like the doors
So
are not.
Druge feels like Relic feels when he walks into a room.
Yes, that's exactly what happens, and Relic feels like an ant.
Druge could never feel like I feel walking into a room. He doesn't have the confidence for it.
Druge is plenty confident. He just doesn't bother whipping his tiny dick around.
I was waiting for loot, and it just was way more direct.
Wait. Druge has a tiny... You know what?
To, statistically speaking, if we talk about mammals in anyway.
Okay. So
Carry on.
I'm really glad that y'all are keeping the "this is not a family-friendly" stream alive every single game. Thank
I
you.
did make the joke that it was boys' night.
We just like to remind everyone, every once in a while, that we are
Just in
adults.
case.
Alright,
Just
wait,
in case.
wait. This is reminding people that you're adults.
Yep, as we play a game.
Okay, so the proportions are very strange. The paint is really bright, but it's peeling. It's faded. So it's like really bright. It was originally very bright and cheerful paint, but that's faded. What are y'all doing?
Faded to what? Is it like a darker brown? Is it just like, hey, this was fun at one point and now it's not anymore? Like,
No,
is this
it's like it's
It's
sun-bleached.
Chernobyl. Okay.
It's like it's been sun bleached. It doesn't.
See, when I say Chernobyl and you start grinning, that makes me uncomfortable.
I don't know why.
That's why that moment in particular.
Colors, like.
Not good at this. Okay.
Do the tusks start glowing when you walk into the room?
Does the elf start glowing?
No.
Okay.
Okay. What are y'all doing?
Do we knock?
Do we just walk in there? Or
So does it have one of those, like, do the windows have, like, glass in them, or are they, like, the wooden cutout panes, but no glass, like a kid's playhouse?
Is it plastic?
No, the panes are of wood but painted like glass, like with like swirly lines
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's
to look like a reflection.
Okay.
Mm.
So it is solid.
I don't think I said how to use some of these spoons.
Super didn't.
Well, I mean, I didn't tell y'all how to use them, but I'm
Yeah,
realizing
I mean, I
didn't
was just
write
gonna
it down
flick
either.
it and see if it did something like relics.
You
Honestly.
were just gonna flick the spoon and see what happened.
Yeah.
You whip your spoon back and forth?
Please do that.
I whip my spoon back
I was
and forth.
going
whip
to.
my
Is this
spoon.
gonna be-
I decided to just to wait. I'm gonna flick
No,
it. at
do
some
it. You
point.
won't.
I'll do it at some point, just not yet.
Just
So,
not right
alright,
now.
I'm gonna take a close look and see if we can see if like it's being occupied at all. They said that the what we can presume to be a giant is now gone, but or just hasn't been seen. Like, has there been activity? Has the door been opening? Is it overgrown
me-
in front of the door?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. All my dice hate me tonight, so we'll go with this one. Make it the rounds. That is a 9.
It doesn't look like anyone's lived here in a long time. There doesn't seem to be any traffic going in or out. Things do seem overgrown. And it looks perfectly innocent. Like there are no traps or anything.
Practically perfect in every way.
Hmm.
There's no feathers or nothing hanging about that an angel could have dropped on a way in.
There are not.
Druge will periscope his trunk and sniff around for anything that should or should not be there.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Yeah.
Because you're
While you're
using
doing
your
that, Quinn's
nose.
gonna sit down and meditate.
I can't imagine why.
See if he can get through a full minute.
So, fun story about that perception check.
Yes.
That is a natural 1 and a 2 for a total of 5. No, wait, 6. Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you're doing when you're doing this kind of thing, are you like inhaling very deeply, like quickly, or like slow? Like I'm imagining somebody being obnoxious about smelling wine. Like there's all different kinds of ways to breathe in, right? Like how is
There's notes of elderberry.
right?
No,
So
it's not quite full like sommelier, but it is a almost meditative breathe in and then breathe out. And I don't know if the meditative is working super well in the here and now.
I don't think it's working super well, and the reason I don't think it's working super well is because Meryl farted right beside you.
Great.
Yeah, no.
Nervous,
That tracks.
nervous poot.
Yeah, and it's like the worst smell coming out of this tiny little body that should not be able to produce that smell. And it's silent, and he just looks up at you like he knows he did something wrong, and he still wants you to love him.
And the trunk will go from periscoping to curled all the way the fuck up. Yeah. And that's all we got here.
Well,
I wrote down marrow toots, and it's funny on 2 levels. Okay, so yes.
Hold up. Sorry, I took a spell recently. I need to read it real quick. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I don't have the components to do this spell.
What are the components? Because I am willing to negotiate.
Clairvoyance,
Oh.
a focus worth at least 100 gold pieces, either a jeweled horn for hearing or a glass eye for seeing.
It smells like a quest to me.
Would you argue that the lute he is playing could be used as a focus and
I
is
was
worth
just typing in all
100
caps in a
gold?
secret channel.
Yeah, actually, for him, I could argue that.
But I need.
I was gonna say that maybe he secretly had a prosthetic eye, but you know, sure.
Nope, that's the raccoon, not Relic. Similar, different characters. Okay, well, that's good for me to know that you took that, because I can work you towards getting the stuff you need. Will you send me a quick message about what you're missing?
Doesn't seem like it would help us in this situation anyway. It's I was thinking seeing the future, but that's not what this is.
Nope. Okay, so you head into. Are you gonna head into the house?
Well, Quentin's gonna try and meditate for a full minute. Does he manage to get that off?
No, Marrow's poop. The fart that he lets off. Like, oh my god.
Dog.
I would, while they are wrestling with the dog, I will increase the volume of the lute and finish my solo with a flourish and bang on the door as hard as I can, and then step back and wait.
Nice.
Yeah, so here's where we're gonna leave it for the day. Because you're gonna have to roll initiative. And I don't have the spoons to run a fight this evening.
That's fine.
So what I will leave you with is you finish very loudly with the lute and then pound on the door, and you hear a roaring roaring
Roaring. Yes.
noise, but it sounds strange, almost as if it's muffled in some way. And then you hear the sound of a very large table hit the ground, like somebody's knocked it over. And then you hear footsteps, very heavy footsteps, coming towards this door.
Is there also a fee fi fo fum?
No. No.
Okay, just making
I
sure.
just got that. No, there is not.
Okay.
Oh, bollocks.
Yep.
You did it.
I
At
would like
least
to
we didn't get
rage.
ambushed.
Can giants really ambush you?
Well, I don't know.
Apparently, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just had a thought. Hang on.
Good. Good. Totally fine. Totally cool. Everything's fine here. How are you?
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna leave it for the evening. We'll pick up with initiative next time, and we'll run a game next time. Oh, you found me, Percy.
Yeah.
This is the little shit. Oh, he's hiding. Yep, so let's do learned and role-playing points, and I'm sorry I'm cutting this session short. My apologies.
Yeah, that's okay.
I feel like I skipped something between the clearing and the house, but I don't have any notes on it. I think I've tried to do this thing where I don't draw out the adventures forever, you know? So it feels short to me, but it...
You find some Lordos set on fire.
Well, you did try to set the dolls on... You thought about setting...
No, I'm
The
not
doll's
bitter.
on
It's
fire.
fine, Darren. It's fine. It's all fine. It's
I
fine.
didn't do it.
That was a
Fine.
perfectly character-driven action, and I didn't feel good about it, but it had to happen.
It did. It was great, and it's all fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Hand calligraphy just had to throw away.
Great.
All right, so stream. While I ask the characters what they learned this evening, if you'd like to type up any good role-playing moments that you liked, you can put those in chat, and we'll use that as part of the nomination for when the players vote on their favorite moment this evening. So,
Yeah.
what did you all learn this evening?
Well,
Unless you remember to
there's a
use my
bunch of
inspiration
things.
points.
You should. Oh, I forgot. I didn't go over that part either. Wow, I just did not do... I did not
That's
start
okay.
this session off well at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so because I didn't remember to go over this... Oh, it was Marthala. She'll get it anyway. Never mind.
What?
I forgot to go over the RP points, and I was going to be like, okay, I'll let you use it next time because I didn't go over it, so I didn't remind you, blah, 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 but it was Marthala, so never mind.
No, I had it. No, she got this. I had it from the session before, I think.
That's right.
No,
Yeah,
Brandel
so
had it
super-
the session before.
Super gone.
What?
Marthala had the last one. Brandel had the one before that.
Did I get it?
Marthala had the
Well, I
one
mean, I
before
have a note
that.
that says RP point and it's crossed out, so I used it, but that was a while ago.
Did
Did
you
I
get
get
one
it from
from
the one
the
shot?
birthday?
Maybe.
Did I write
No.
that down?
Like,
No, I don't
do
think
you
I
have
did
the
role
text
playing
in there?
points. For
Okay,
no, I
well, I can't
wait,
put
no,
them.
I did do the role playing points. Who won?
text, aw.
Battle got a role playing point. No, Battle and Quentin got a role playing point. So yes,
Okay, that's okay.
because
Oh, for the dog stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
the pyramids. Because none of us remember this, you can use it for next time, but you have to remember because I will totally not.
Okay.
Yeah, that was...
Okay, what did y'all learn today?
I'm not sure the dolls were telling the truth that there's not a giant up here.
Yeah.
Well, they said that there was a guy that made toys, and there was a bunch of toys, but then they stopped doing toy things. Well, not toy things. They stopped doing the thing that they were designed to do.
Yeah.
Now they're just
Boy assassins.
They were toy mercenaries. Like, they said destabilize or assassinate.
Yeah, that's not scary at all.
Yeah.
Assassin toys. Assassin toys. Ass toys.
Sure.
In case you forgot, this was an adult-only stream, ladies and gentlemen.
No one will ever forget this. I don't know if I could do a family-friendly stream. Okay, Anything else you
I
learned
could
this
turn
evening?
on the filter. It'd be rough, but it could happen.
I turned it on for the Jasper's game I was in.
Butts.
Didn't talk about butts at all. Okay. What else did you learn this evening?
Mara was
Um,
the worst.
Yeah, we'll stop
I
feeding him under
cannot
the table.
walk, apparently.
Yeah, none of us can walk.
Druge can
I
walk.
don't know about you guys. Drew's just fine.
Yeah, none of you all.
Okay. What else did you learn?
This island floats through time and space.
Yep.
Wibbly wobbly.
I
Tiny
mean,
whiny.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you learn anything else?
Wow, it also knows timey-wimey. That's awesome.
I forgot to read you what you learned last time, too. I didn't do anything right.
It's okay.
Oh my god! Okay, what else did you learn?
Barthel was gone.
Yep. She wasn't with us, but she didn't stay there.
Yeah.
But Relic
Also, there are giants around, which
did. Yeah.
Fun fact.
is weird for Druge, who has been the largest humanoid in the room for the longest.
We learned that Top Hat can.
Oh,
cast
they knocked
cover
over
spell
something.
indefinitely.
They knocked over something terrible.
Uh-oh.
Luth, I need you to come upstairs. They knocked over something terrible.
Okay.
And we get...
Oh, I did talk about butts on Jasper's. Tyler reminded me.
You did.
Shoot.
Well, damn.
Well, but that was situational. I was talking about them getting behind and under my butt. That I didn't talk about
That
like
is strategic, but
that was strategic butts. I wasn't like butts. Which is different.
Truth.
Okay, anything else you learned this evening?
I mean, everything here is terrible, but that's not new. It's just cool. This is our lives now.
To be totally fair, this is not as bad as that dungeon I made you all go down into.
That was the worst dungeon. Druge had the worst time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so
doesn't
far.
smell as bad for sure.
Yeah, this is the worst time you've had so far.
Alright, you ready to roll into role-playing points?
Yes.
Let me set that up. Can't type today. Right. Any good role-playing points?
Relic just arming the alchemist fire, like prepping the
Yeah.
grenade for the carpet bombing of
To nuke the children.
Toy Vietnam.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna. I love the smell of alchemist fire in the morning.
In the evening and supper time. When Alchemist fires on a bagel, you can have it anytime.
I am
Wait, what?
super confused.
I was quoting Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, that's where I was going
Yeah,
with this.
and then I ran it into the pizza bagel theme song.
Okay, other good role-playing points. Moments. Role-playing moments.
I don't know what happened in this other place, but Brandel came back with like a backbone, and he's being all sassy and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I'm fucking
I
here
smelled
for
the
this.
spoon.
And I don't appreciate it. I thought we had an understanding, and now
Brandel hung
he's
out
like,
with some other furballs and was like, oh wait, this is the way.
Basically.
he's all like actually talking and whatnot, and has opinions.
How dare.
Right, he's supposed to just go with the flow, and that flow is directed by yours truly.
If it makes you feel
So-
any better, he described things exactly like he describes things before.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
true.
Is there a different way to describe it?
Yes.
But it was the way
Yes.
he said it.
Excellent. Excellent.
Other good role-playing moments.
I had written down Brandel smells a spoon.
Oh. I mean, it was wood.
Is it?
Apparently not. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know that. I was expecting a nice wood smell.
Like hickory or cherry or something.
Yeah, I thought the spoon was gonna be like, oh, it smells like this kind
Nope.
of wood.
Smells like a metal spoon.
That's weird.
Other good
Strange.
Any other good role playing moments? You ready to vote?
I mean, Quentin in general just being like, fuck you, fuck your Fae bullshit, and we out.
I am not dealing
That
with
was
this.
pretty good,
I know better. I had this cousin once, and now I don't.
Okay, thanks. Let's leave.
Okay,
Hey,
thanks,
just
bye.
I just imagine Quentin the entire time being like, "Okay, cool. Are we leaving now?"
Yeah,
He's just
basically.
backing up. He's like, bro, I'm not straight up not having a good time.
No thanks, I'm allergic to cookies. Bye bye.
To be fair, they didn't offer you a cookie.
I was really proud of those little bears. I had a nightmare about a teddy bear that I have, and that's where those came from.
Oh, the little Ewok one made out of llama fur.
Yes, that exact one, which you handed me the other day, and I was like, "Oh God." Okay, so
No.
any other good role playing moments? Or are we ready to vote? Cool.
Let's do this thing.
Vote away. Oh, did you have another one?
Nope.
Okay, vote.
Oh,
Oh
I
boy.
have the perfect one for this one.
I have the perfect one. Excuse you.
I do not recommend anybody breaks their ankle. Just for the record. Oh, that's an Among Us emote.
Yeah, wait, no. I'm gonna
It's
change it.
sus among us emo.
I liked the other one with the knife better.
Oh, okay.
For the record, in case you care. Oh, I forgot you have access to all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I have a report button. That one is pretty good.
So, Brandel,
Oh, as an emote.
Oh, as an
I was-
Yeah, no,
I was
it's,
con-
it's an
Like, yeah,
emote.
we all have a
Like,
report
that
button
one
on
is just a
Discord and
report.
Twitch. Why?
report.
What do you need it?
Report.
we should play that again. So, Brandel, you're going to take the RP point for coming back from the other place with a backbone and a bunch of sass, which Rylick doesn't appreciate.
That's right.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Make sure Hannah finds out about that.
The two emotes that they used for this were a literal bone and an emote of my service dog looking over her shoulder. Like, seriously. Like, it's our sass emote.
Yeah.
So, alright. I think that's gonna be us for the evening. Does anybody have anything cool they're doing over the next week or so that they'd like to share?
So 3 of Order Across New York. Our mage game over on Q Times is this Friday
Yeah.
Mm.
at 6 p.m. Eastern.
How's that
No,
going?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Is that going pretty?
It's a challenging game to get every magic thing together, but I had this really cool scene in the first episode that I keep replaying in my mind because it was just awesome.
That is really great. I really love those little the games that you're running in little arcs. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like my persistent campaigns, I gotta say, but running the little arcs is fun.
This one, I mean, we're almost done here. We've got 2 more episodes of Mage, and then we do one last new X over New York, where we all choose a one of our characters that we've done, and we're gonna play Mayhem in New York. And I don't know what character I should choose because I've enjoyed lots of them.
Whichever one you choose, I'm sure it will be fun. I really like the characters you come up with. I think they're neat in those games.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else do anything fun over the next?
Not necessarily Twitch related, but I've been getting back into printing miniatures and painting and stuff. And if I don't stream it, then it'll be on my Instagram accounts. You can see the paintings there.
Very true. We will probably, we might do. I'm getting the second vaccine shot, so if I am, mostly
As dead as I was, yeah.
right. If I react at all to the second shot, like most people have reacted to it, then I will probably not be doing Broken Main on Saturday. So
It's quite likely.
yeah, so maybe come check us out next Wednesday again. It's probably when I'll be back up again. All right. If there's nothing else, it's time to say goodnight. Everybody say bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.